Right, okay. Let's see. Are we off and running? I think so. Wait for it to refresh my end. There we go. Oh, someone's beeping at me. It's all happening at once. Type something in the chat if it's working. Let me know how you all are. Have you got swept away? How you cope with the storm? Or give us a thumbs up under the video. Who's texting me? Yeah, sort that in a minute. I've got dozens and dozens of messages to do in a minute. Emails and all sorts. So if you sent me a message or a WhatsApp or an email or something, don't panic. I will get some tonight. But doing this at the moment. Right. Evening all. Evening Sam. Evening Peter. And Peter. And Peter and Stella. Evening all. Hope we're all doing well. We all survived the storm. The message to my mate earlier on, the production designer I work for in TV quite a lot. He lives in, if it's not the highest penthouse in Cardiff, it must be nearly the 20th floor, I think. Anyway, whatever. And in Cardiff Bay there, and yeah, I said, I assume it was either very spectacular or pretty horrifying, and you got no windows left. Fortunately, it was quite spectacular watching the storms from up there. I'm sure it was. So there you go. We survived. Had no power at the unit this morning. That was interesting. So trying to view with cobbled together some lights. It was fun. But never mind. You know, ever resourceful. There's always something, isn't there? It's been one of those weeks. Just everything has gone wrong this week. So we'll see what happens this evening. Hopefully this stream will work, and hopefully we'll have some internet tomorrow. That'll be the next thing, won't it? But talking to people this week and today, lots of people come to view. It seems things have been going wrong for everybody. I don't know what's going on with the world. It's all a mess. Starmageddon, I did tell you. That's what had happened. There you go. Anyway, never mind. Enough of all that. We've got a lovely, jolly auction to look forward to tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Evening, Mr. Tree Frog. So, what was I going to say? Yes, just sent an email out to let you know if you hadn't already sussed, or you didn't tune in last night. Some of you didn't because you're out on the town, on the razzle. That all the machines have got pictures of the mechs on, because my little turntable I do the twirly whirly videos on decided to die. I've got to get that sorted out now. So I have added pictures of all the mechs so you can see, check them out, make sure all the bits are there, etc. And where appropriate, things like on the bands, there's a picture so you can see. Ooh. Oh, there we go. There it is. So you can see the back door, etc. It's got the right back door and that sort of thing. So done my best. If there's any questions or anything still, then by all means fire away. Updated all the descriptions as well, and also all on the Easy Live, they're all updated, etc. Shall we have a look where the bidding is up to? See what's happening. If you haven't registered already, don't forget, register. Don't leave it till the last minute, because if you have any issue, if you're not registered with us before, there's nothing I can do to fix it. You have to, any issues with setting up your account on the Easy Live system, you need to resolve with Easy Live. There is people there all day Sunday. They're very good. They're very quick to respond. But bear in mind, you know, if you leave it at 5 to 1, you might not get your registration organised in order to bid on plot number 10 or whatever. So do it tonight is my advice, and you're done then. Right, let's see. Where are we at on everything? I haven't looked since this morning. It's been a bit busy today. Hang on a minute, email's pinging at me in the background. Let me just try and turn that off. There we go. Right, let's have a look then. Santa Claus currently is at 32. These are probably all going up as we speak. I just sent an email out about half an hour ago on Saturday night, so it tends to gee everybody up. The Jennings Governor 620 at the moment. The Light Up 65. The Duomat 400. First of the 5 clocks. We've got a good section of clocks this time. All a bit different. It's one nice original crackle paint, 160. A pound, look, lot number 9. A pound for a one-arm bandit. All up and running. Pound. Get bidding. Lot number 10 is only 32. That was one that broke me too early turntable. Don't think it did break it, to be fair. It's had heavy things on before now, but that was the one I was setting up, fiddling around, because it was the most chromey reflective one, so it was a good one to start with to try and get lights and cameras and everything so it doesn't reflect as it's twirling around. So it took a bit of a while. Got it all lovely and running, pressed the record button, turned the turntable on, and yeah, went around about a quarter of a turn, I think, of that, and then ground and crunched and clanged to a halt. Oops. Never mind. Clock, number 11 clock is 170. Red Jubilee 55. Need to see where it lines up in the screen. Bear with me a minute while I just adjust this. I'm scrolling further than the screen's coming out on the broadcast, aren't they? Which is a bit confusing for people. That's better. This Jubilee's 55. Lot number 14, the Bally Bandit, the Royal Fusiliers themed Bally, which arrived late last night. It was booked in, just didn't get here very early, unfortunately. Anyway, that's 24 at the moment. The What's My Line's at 420 at the moment. What's My Line, the film up type Allwyn. The Liquid Challenger, this one's sailing away, 680 now, that one. Rare little thing, doesn't happen very often. The Cascades at 360. Lot 18, the Shoot at 340. Well, these have gone up quite a lot since last night, haven't they? The Streamline Clock with the Formica front there, 280. The Arizona, 190. On a Wild West themed glass on it. Lot 21, the Mills Castle front, that's at 320 at the moment. Jubilee on lot 22, that's at 55. The other film up type Allwyn, the Many Happy Returns, that one on 500. The Seeger Bell, that's on Old Penny, I think, that one, at 220. Another pound, oh, another £2 lots. Look, the Strip Stamper, pound. Nice Art Deco thing, that. And you can stand it outside. It's meant to go outside. So you could decorate your garden with it. There you go. You like a bit of deco. Pound on that one. The Super Blue Spot, pound. One of the what are they called? Panoscope things. It doesn't have reels and it has backlit things to twinkle away. I did video that before now. I'll try not to upload the video of it. I've got a video of that because we had that before. It didn't sell, did we? Let me just make a note. Oh yeah, that's an interesting note. Can I talk about that yet? I don't know. I might do in a minute. It's an interesting auction. Anyway, let me just make note to self. Lot 26. I've got a little video of that working, flashing away. That's all like little rear projection screens if you've never seen one. Fascinating things. Lot 26 video. Right. Got a video of that somewhere. I'll dig it out. 27, the Copper Seeger 95. The Little Clover Bell 160. The nice QT 320. It's all restored, that one. Lovely condition. The Roma Head 320. Eden Collins, sorry, missed you there. The Hidden Treasure, Brian's Hidden Treasure. Another one X Thompson's in Hunstanton. Storage, been installed for 54 years almost now, isn't it? Yeah, 480 currently. Another couple of clocks. Again, these are both X Thomas's again. Their stores 110 and 100 at the moment on those two. The little 4 Allwyn, bit of a project, needs a few bits on that one. We did have a look, didn't we? Need a payout mechanism, a couple of levers and bits and bobs. Spares sale will be end of January. So if you're buying any projects or you're working on projects over the winter, keeping yourself out of mischief down the shed, keep an eye out for end of January for the spares sale. There's quite a lot of Allwyn bits, bandit bits, all sorts, some good stuff. So Might want in your diary. Sam, Mrs. Restricted. All right. Olivier, a quick question. Do you think it's possible for future sales to offer a delivery service? A partnership with the company Pack and Send, for example. They take care of everything, collection and packing. Well, we have a regular carrier we use in the UK who they're a gaming machine company, so they're used to moving slot machines and pool tables and big heavy awkward things around the country. So we use them anyway. Otherwise, it's a case of send whoever you like, really. Yeah. Some people sent what's the other one? I can't remember what they're called. Come to me in a moment. Another one that packed things up for sending. They do a very good job. But yes, you can send whoever you like. We'll always try and liaise with everybody. I don't have time really to pack things personally, not big machines. They take a while to pack. So the benefit of the carrier we've got, we don't need to pack things. They wrap them up on the van. They're only a little company, so it's not being shoved from pillar to post in different depots and all over the place. It goes on their van until it gets to you, then goes off again. So yeah. Sam, was there one in the auction that used to be from Casters? Yes, lot 36. We're just getting to it. There you go. The Grand National Racer. Ex-Carters. There's a little video of that up. If you scroll down the descriptions, you see here where it says video lot. You click that blue button. I don't know if it will work because it's coming off of my... oh, it might do. Can I show? I think I can. There you go. Sort of works, doesn't it? Yeah. You get the gist of it. I think it'll interfere with the stream if I try and play it. It was gone again now anyway. Don't know what happened there. Right, anyway, you get the idea. So yes, the Racer at the moment, 800. Olivier, you're from France. Oh, okay. Yes. I don't have anyone regularly used to France, but by all means, we'll do our best to help. You know, if you've got a carrier that you use regularly. Mailboxes, that's who I was thinking of, that pack. Yeah, mailboxes. They're not the cheapest, but they're very, very good at packing stuff. They've had, when we sold a few fragile things like automata and stuff that's gone quite a distance, they come with all specialist wrapping and they do make a really good job. But yes, happy to work with anybody to help get stuff anywhere in the world, really. And lot number 37, the Indian motorbike, another one I did a little video of. That's 620 at the moment. The Cape Heart, lovely thing that. Do watch the little video of that. You see the mechanism as it flips the records over and slides one out the bottom. Works great. Lovely condition. Rare thing. £75 at the moment. Bargain. Get that one up a bit, I think. Lot 39, the Operator's Bell, 340. Nice early machine, that. Lot 40, the Comet, streamlined front Comet. Again, a really nice machine. One we sold before, 940 at the moment. Good Art Deco look like that. A few more wins then. The Sweetie, the Roundtrees one, 480 at the moment. And the Aero, 540. And use the top flash in that one. We can put you in touch with good people. If you buy it and you don't know where to get a top flash made, just ask. We'll put you in touch. People who can do that for you, not a problem. All in deluxe, that's at 300 at the moment. Lot 44, another project, Mills Bursting Cherry, needs a few bits. It's got a mech in it. There's cast iron, bottom casting, and hood casting. It's a wartime one. Proper Mills cast iron castings. Oak cabinet. Later Formica stuck on. So you need a handle. I think you need an escalator. Badge on the front. Somebody said they got a badge they'll put in the January auction, so we should have a badge. There's usually handles in the auction. There's usually escalators, so I'd be surprised if you couldn't get the 3 or 4 bits you need in the January auction, to be honest. they're not particularly hard bits to get, but good project, nice machine. The Extraordinary there, that's at 480 at the moment. £12 at lot 46, the 6 metre. 47, this fantastic cigarette machine. I really like this. And I despise smoking, but this is a fabulous cigarette machine. Glass panels around the bottom, 3 sides at the bottom and in the top there, all in really, really good condition. Lovely original paint on it, nice patina. Just very kind of slight surface rust. I think it would clean up a little bit more. You certainly wouldn't want to repaint it. A lovely, lovely original machine, that. A bit of a lump. But yeah, 260 at the moment. Lot number 48, the Ollie Wales Easy 9, the football theme one, 320. Penny Point. It's kind of football theme, isn't it? Football pools theme, 300. The crane, that's another one. I've got an old video. We sold that before. It hasn't been used since we sold it. Let me see if I can find the video of that. Lot 50. Lot 50 video. There's one with the spinning turntable and the hidden mechanisms hidden in the ceiling of the crane. I did put a close-up picture of it, I think. Yeah. So it's kind of the opposite of the see it operate, like the mutoscope see it operates, where you see all the mechanism in the front. They kind of show it off. This one, it's all completely hidden. So it's kind of an arm comes out of the roof. I think it's called Mystery or Mysterious or something. Yep. £22, the little Glendale Punch Judy, bit of a project machine, that one. Lot 52, the Diabolo, again another project. 300 at the moment. You get a free bit of string with that one that's holding it together at the moment, around the top, holding the door in. Has got its original, or I think probably the original lock and key. It's certainly a very old lock and key in it, but it's a bit knackered, but it's there. You could, good locksmith would sort it out. 53, the Brian's 11s, extra deep cash box on this one. It's one of the big, deep 6-inch cash boxes. We've had a couple of those machines over the year. So, yeah, they're usually 4 inches, I think, if you read the Brian's literature on those machines. So they're a special batch for somebody. A very busy arcade somewhere that took loads of money. Who knows? I think it's got its cash box in it as well. I'm pretty sure that one. Into Space 700. Big Ollie Wales with the spaceship on. Win and Place 400 at the moment. Really nice original one, that one. The 3-sided conveyor. So you get 3 machines in one. All 3 fronts are the same. All works perfectly. It's on 2P. And each panel is separately motorised and they just lift out. So, as everybody who's been to see it has said, oh, I could buy that and make 3. Well, yes, that's a very good idea, isn't it? Unless you've got an arcade, you don't really need a 3-sided one at home. But, yeah, buy that, make 3 oak boxes. They're very simple on those conveyors. They're only kind of a square 4-plank box. Sell 2 again, keep 1, isn't it? There you go. Gift Master, Ollie Wales, for the Ollie Wales completist collector, really. It's not very often these. They're quite a hard thing to find. So if you're collecting your Ollie Waleses, simple little machine, but one not to miss, really. The Singing Birds, another one again. I put a video up so you can hear them sing. All 3 birds move. They move the tails, they move the heads, and they move the beaks. They chirp away merrily. It's got its clockwork keys, all clockwork. Yeah, nice, rare thing. 3 bird is rare anyway, and coin up 3 bird is even rarer. The coin up of all of them are much rarer. So yeah, 540 at the moment. Little Star Report, nice little early trade stim, 65. The Midget Golf 360. Nice looking thing. Doesn't do much, but nice looking thing. Same with the billiards, really. Again, nice looking thing. Everybody's come to see it and say, oh, wow, that looks lovely, doesn't it? And then they play it and like, oh, doesn't do much, does it? Well, it's kind of the look. I say it's kind of the opposite of most Brian's machines, really, those BM machines. I've got quite a few of them in my own collection. They look great, don't really do anything. And in my opinion, most of the Brian's machines are the opposite. They're brilliant machines. They're good fun games to play. Amazing mechanisms. And most of them look really boring. Other than the pyramid. I think the pyramid's quite a nice design. And retriever. That's about it. All the others are a bit boring, aren't they? Anyway, billiards is currently at 980. The pyramid, very cheap at 320. Really early on this one, side opening cabinet. With the early black painting mechanism, number 130, I think. They started at number 100, if you don't know. So that was a lot. That was number 30 off the production line. There's a lovely little symphonian. Again, there's a video up so you can hear it playing. I think you can also hear a big lorry reversing in the yard outside at the time. Sorry. Very hard work trying to video things like that. Mills High Top 260. Nice smart one, this one. It's a strange colour to try and get on the camera. It's a bit, I think it's a little bit greener in real life. It's a nice sort of slightly metallic finish. Sort of metallic green and cream. Nice colour combo. Very shiny side, like a piano finish to the oak sides. Nicely restored whoever did that one. It's 260 at the moment. 380 on the Brian's 11s. 280 for the 9 Cup Nostalgic. Where are we up to? The Bluebell, another nicely restored high top. Again, nice colourway this one. Kind of a mid blue and a gold. 240 at the moment. Very cheap, both of those. A few years ago, we'd have easily had a 1 in front of that. The Little All-In by BM Co. Don't know what that one's called. I've got one. There's another chap this morning who came to view something else. He's got one as well. And, yeah, don't know what that one's called. I'd like to know their names. The Little Gypsy Fortune Teller 220. It's got some original cards. Well, not original cards, some old cards. They're Samsung cards, probably 30s, 40s cards. The Bullion is an old penny one. Again, working great. Nice original chrome on it. Hard to find the old penny one, so don't miss that one. 420 at the moment. Maybe if you've got a 1p or 2p one, just upgrade it, buy this one. Put yours in the next auction. The Paul Tote 260. Quite rare machine, don't turn up too often these. French Orwell Reserve Ball. Carousel one. Carousel token payout, 320 on that one. A lovely little Pace Bantam. 280. Got a small one, that one is kind of smaller than a standard bayonet, a bit bigger than a trade stimulator. So a real nice size. Lovely, lovely machine. The Clown Catcher, actually I need to change the description on that because it says Gentian Mears. It's not, it's an English one. It's a Pesses Moody Wraith and Gur one. Another note to self, it's stamped on the side. PMWG. What lot number is that? Let me make a note to change that. 74, 74. PMWG change. I clicked the wrong thing when I listed it. So yes, there's an English one, nice one. Good original mech in it. It's got a few tokens in it as well, original tokens. An old penny. All matching numbers stamped on it everywhere. Lot of 75, little dandy, new dandy vendor. One we've not had before again. The many trade stims we've sold. Pretty little thing. The Nudges Unlimited, again I did a video of that playing. I don't know how to play these things very well, so I probably didn't hit the right buttons at the right time or whatever, but anyway, you can see the reel spinning in it, bleepity bleeping and flashing and doing its thing. 77 the Rippler, 120, 78 the Challengers at 300 at the moment. Little pin table, £85 at the moment. The Sports Stars one that don't turn up very often. Footballer on the front. Lot 80 is at 300. Lot 81 the Bronx, I quite like that. 80. I need to put a note on here as well on the front. These kind of white lines, you can see that's a reflection in the Perspex. It's not a scratch. It kind of looks like it might be a scratch, so I'll make a note to change the description on that one. So if you were wondering, it's actually really nice condition. So internally lit, it all kind of glows. You've got a nice sort of dark corner in your games room. It's really quite a nice thing. 81 note, not scratched. Just add a note to that in a bit, to the description. Cool. Lot 82, oops, scroll past. Lot 82, the Punch and Judy, 190 at the moment. Lot 83, a triple ground. I've added an internal picture. So I forgot to take one yesterday. There we are, so you can see what's in it. Not a great deal, really. Some selector things and a load of flashy light bulbs. So it needs a little bit of a tweak. It's probably a dirty contact somewhere. It sort of intermittently works. Seems to be all there. So it'll be something silly somewhere, loose, dry solder joint, or the little pins as the rotor arms go around. They get a little bit of corrosion on them. They don't quite make contact to get the electrical signal through. So someone who knows about those things, what you need is someone who's an ex-telephone engineer, does all that kind of tech. And for 10 minutes, I'd have it running perfectly. Interesting thing. £1 at the moment. Look, a bargain. Lot 84. We've come to the conclusion, all of us between us, that this is an early Ollie Wales conversion. Kind of looks Ollie Wales patterny bits in an earlier French case. And it's also the pattern they used on the early selector cups. With the 1, 3 and 4 cups paying 6 at the top, 4 in the middle and 2 at the bottom. So it's a bit of detective deduction work. I think it was very, very early Ollie Wales before we started making his own whole machines. Did lots of conversions, had all sorts over the years. So it's quite interesting from a historical point of view. What a sweet little machine, really. Do the bit of backflash on it. 150 quid at the minute, bargain. These other things were the things that came in late due to more technical hitches in the week. Carrier's having a problem with the van, and the taillift got stuck and they couldn't get stuff on the van or something. It's been one of those weeks for all of us. It's been crazy. Anyway, there's a lovely silver chief that's at 380 at the moment. Have a look at that. Fan machine, don't turn up very often these. Jackpots full of buffalo nickels comes with it. Just on nickels. Proper Jennings back door there. Look, and a nice original wrinkle paint. Label on the inside of the cabinet there, the original Jennings label. Cash box door, again with the matching brown wrinkle paint. Very, very nice machine. So yeah, don't come up for sale off those. A Pickwick, a Pesses machine again. Okay, nice original condition, never been stripped and polished. Original red velvet in it, original label, original ball. It's got the original lock in the top with a new key, replacement lock in the bottom. I think possibly the cash box door at the bottom, probably replacement, an older replacement, not recent, but yeah. If you like your early stuff, good original machine, unabused. It's 120 at the minute. Nice little players machine. Good transfer on this one. They're often really worn because they're in the pubs or wherever, and all the transfers used to get scratched off. That's pretty good on that one. About as good as I've ever seen. I'm just trying to zoom it in a bit and scroll it down. There you go. See a nice transfer on there. 1 shilling and 6pence. I did an interior picture. Yeah, there's some quite a few packets come with it. Nothing in the packets, but they're the proper packets of the machine, so it's quite nice to have. Sweet cigarettes or something, couldn't you? Then a couple of little vending machines. Beaver, and A&A. I think they're both on 20p, I think, or, you know, that sort of size coin. Easy enough to change anyway. Original locks and keys are both of them. And the Ace Gumball machine with a framed ad and spare decal. I have made a note in the thing, there's a little crack in the back of the globe, so it doesn't actually show when the gumballs are in there. It's not fallen to bits, there's a crack in it. But you can get a new globe from the States if you really wanted to. There's a spare decal there you could stick on it if you really wanted to. Again, original lock and key. Nice frame advert, original wrinkle paint on it. Nice little machine, really. Gumball stand, £1. Penny slots, LED neon, £40 at the moment. This lovely motorbike. I think this is great. All metal construction. A fairground ride, we presume 150 at the moment. Nice thing. A few fairgroundy bits, a couple of models here. 22 for the showman's wagon and thing. And I plugged this into the motor inside of the engine. I think I made a note. Yeah. Motor in the engine turns the flywheel, but it needs some lubrication. It's currently struggling somewhat. Yeah, because it's kind of belted up and it's just kind of slipping and struggling, and it needs a bit of squirt of WD-40 or a drop of oil here and there, preferably. And then the caravan lights up. Oops, go back one. And the seesaw one. The seesaw works. You plug that one in. It's got fairy lights around the back. I think all the bulbs are gone. Need some new fairy light bulbs. And then we've got this little carousel. This is rather nice. Little hand carved wooden horses on it. The horses are really nicely carved. So 12 horses on it. The horses could be worth 10 each, haven't they? They must be. £28 at the moment. Bargain. Meccano Eiffel Tower, 32. This fiberglass man is at 12 quid at the minute. It's quite tall, 51.5 inches high. Not sure what you can use him for, but there we go. Singing Bird is not currently singing, it's working. But I think the bellows need new leather on them. That's what usually the problem is. Enamels then. A few enamels and bits and bobs. A few little advertising pieces on the end there. Some air rifles. All the air rifles are working. If you've got a rack problem, there you go. And we're round off with coins, of course, as usual. All different denomination coins. There you go. That's where we're at. Marvellous. Any questions on any of that lot? Anybody still watching? Oh yes, people still are watching. Marvellous. So, what time does the auction start, please? 1 o'clock tomorrow, but you can bid now if you can't make it at 1 o'clock live tomorrow. Just, as I say, click the register to bid button, and then it will come up here. You'll be able to fill that in and place your bid. So you just put a maximum bid on, like if you bid on eBay or something, and it just bids enough just to keep you at the lead. So, for example, there, Santa's currently on 32. If you put a £100 bid in, it wouldn't immediately leap to £100 unless the bidder, whoever's at 32, has bid 95, if that makes sense. So if they've bid, let's say their current bid is up to, I don't know what it is, £40 for argument's sake. You bid 100, your bid would go in at 45. We, as auctioneers, don't get to see what your maximum bids are. It doesn't tell us that. It's just all the pre-bids and the live bids on the day all just look the same when they come in. There we are. That's where we're at the moment. Marvellous. Am I in during the week in case I win? Yes. So, collection. All stuff needs to go out this week, please. I should be in and around every day, Monday through till Sunday. When you get your invoices out, when you paid your invoice, there's a link. You can link back via the Easy Live system and book a time slot collection, basically. I think they invented it when the whole COVID nonsense was going on. You can only have one person in the auction room all the time and all that rubbish. But it's quite a good system. You just book a sign. As long as I know roughly when you're coming, I can be there. So I can pretty much work around anybody, whatever time you need to come and collect, morning, noon or night. Don't just turn up unannounced, because I'm not going to be sat there all day just in case somebody turns up. I've got better things to do. But and I live about half an hour away from the warehouse. But I am around all week. I'm flexible, so I can be there. You need to come out after work or first thing in the morning, whatever. Not a problem. The same if you're sending a carrier, again, get them to let me know roughly when they're going to arrive, so I can be there and have your stuff ready for them to pick up. So yeah, Monday through to Sunday. I want it all gone by Sunday. So the next year, so January, the first big auction weekend will be last weekend in January. I think. I don't think it clashes with anything I've seen so far. 25, 26. So my plan is, I might move to the first weekend in February because only the first and the second. I'll just see where it fits best. January, hopefully. It's a month after Christmas. Should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah. Basically 4 sections. So I've got anything that's been left in the warehouse, and there's underneath, if you've been to the warehouse, you know all the machines are down one side on a big long bench. Underneath that is ram full of stuff from previous auctions people haven't collected. There's machines, there's about 10 machines haven't been collected. There's books, there's spares, there's all sorts of bits and bobs, signs, and God knows what else. So I'll be reminding everybody to come and get it pronto. If anything that's not collected will go in at that January sale and be sold again at no reserve, starting at £1. So you have been warned. Have a think if you've got something loitering here. So that'll be sort of part 1 on the Saturday probably. We've got a collection of the pub mirrors. Some of these kind of lifetime collections, quite a lot of them, 100 or more I think there is. I think they're sort of 60s or something, 60s, 70s. Who's beeping at me now? Whoever's beeping at me, I can't do anything about it at the moment because I'm busy. So that'll be probably Saturday afternoon's auction. Then Sunday we'll do slot machine spares and books and magazines and instruction manuals and that. There's quite a batch of slot machine books coming again, and manuals and stuff like that. So yeah, sort of 4 sections, one big weekend was worth of auction clearing out. So there's that one there. The other thing I was going to mention, shall I mention it? If you remember 2 years ago, I think it was, we had an auction of machines that were found in a basement down on the south coast for a property development company. They owned a little shop and they'd had it let out for years. The basement had been closed off. They knew the basement was there, but they'd been just been boarded over and left. Anyway, long and short of it is, I think it was after the whole COVID thing, they couldn't let the shop out, so they were converting it into a flat, or flats. It was the shop, the basement, I think it was 2 floors above it, if I remember rightly. Just trying to visualize it again. Anyway, yeah, so they obviously stripped the shop out and went to sort of empty the basement, and they'd never been in it. They'd bought it with a tenant in when they'd bought it, and it was full of slot machines. So obviously it had been a little arcade at some point, and there was a sign in there. I think we kind of half traced the sign, didn't we? It was from, if I remember right, it was from amusement operators in the Midlands. That somebody recognised the great big perspex signs, and the family had kind of split up and gone to the seaside. I don't know, I remember at the time, it was quite interesting. Anyway, I was speaking to a chap a few days ago who has a basement full of slot machines, would you believe? Mr. Treefrog bought the sign. There you go. You probably remember the story of it all then. Yes. Nice sign. So yes, we've found another basement full of slot machines. I don't know how many's in there yet. I don't know what's in there. But there you go. I'm working on that one. Might only be 2 machines in there for all I know. There might be 30 again. There's 30 or 40, I think, in that lot, wasn't there? There's quite a lot. So working on that one for the new year. Don't know when it'll be. Don't know if it'll come off. Don't know if the chap will decide to keep them. Yeah, he might decide he likes them and going to restore them. No idea. So that's why I probably shouldn't have mentioned anything really, but it's exciting not to really, isn't it? Nice little find. There you go. So that's where we're at the moment. Any more questions re the auction? If not, I shall go and carry on because my tea's gone cold. I'll try and dig out these other couple of little videos and add them on. And then tomorrow night, auction's 1 o'clock. Tomorrow evening, 8:05, the usual time, we'll do a live stream again. We'll fill up with me soon, I'm sure. We'll go for all the prices, everything sold for. Have a chit chat, chew the cud. See what we thought was a bargain. See which ones were the most fought over and which one made 10 times what everybody thought it was going to. Hopefully, from my point of view and the seller's point of view. So it's always interesting to look through. See how these 5 clocks do. That would be interesting, won't it? See if they all make the same money. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, and then I'll dig out also, as usual, the Coin Slot and World's Fair newspapers from 41 years ago. I think we're on now. See what was happening back then. And then after all that lot, I should be going to bed for sleep, I think, because I'm knackered. And let's hope next week it's not quite as mad as this week has been. Yeah. Right, I think that's it. I'm sure we're all bored by now. I'm going to go and make a fresh cup of tea, find these videos, a couple of odd little descriptions, isn't it, to just to adjust. So, get registered for the auction if you haven't already. And fingers crossed, the internet holds up tomorrow. That's always a worry. That's the next thing that will go wrong, I expect. But let's touch wood. We'll see you all at 1 o'clock. Happy bidding. Nighty night.